Where do you want to be in 2025? Seriously, where do you want to be? Well, I want to have a great year as a freshman in high school, so here's some things I'm bringing into 2025 that you should bring too. Whoa, I just noticed I didn't even introduce myself. Hi, my name is Makana, and in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys 25 things that I'm bringing into 2025. I know everyone says that for every year, but this year I'm going to get myself right, and I'm going to help you guys get yourselves right too. And if you haven't subscribed already, what are you doing? What are you doing? So make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and turn on notifications when you subscribe so you know when I upload a new video. And with that being said, let's level up your 2025. So guys, I'm not gonna lie, I literally have all my notes on my phone, per usual, like I always do. But this is gonna be worth it, okay? To help each other and to share with you guys what I'm gonna be doing this year so we can all grow together. Who doesn't want to grow this year? The first habit I'm bringing into 2025, number 1, is doing my Bible devotion every day. Basically, I want to get closer to God this year, and every year I always say, oh yeah, I'm gonna read my Bible, oh yeah, I'm gonna get closer to God and all of that, this, that, and the third. But this year, I'm not playing around. I'm gonna do my devotion every day. I'm gonna try to keep the streak, and yeah, honestly, if you're a Christian, you don't read your Bible, you're being lukewarm. You should read your Bible too. Because trust me, it's going to help you in the long run. That's why I'm going to start doing it more this year and build a habit every day. I want to get to know God for who He is this year. And I don't want to play around with my relationship. Because God's the only one who can bring potential in my life. Ooh, that was good. That was good. Okay, the second thing I'm going to be doing in the 2025 is defeating procrastination. Come on, we all do it. We all think we want to do something, then we get distracted by our phones or something, and we just forget to do it because we spend too much time worrying about other things and putting things off to later. But no, the second thing I'm doing is defeating procrastination, because I don't want to just having to do work at school or something like that, and then, literally hours go by because I'm on TikTok, or hours go by because I'm thinking about something I can't control. Those are minutes and time I could be using, to get my work done, to put energy into stuff I actually want to do. And that's holding me back sometimes with doing things that I want to do. And it's probably holding you back. Basically, procrastination, it's just setting a lot of people back because people aren't using their full potential. So how I'm going to do that is I'm going to be putting my phone on D&D. When I have to do projects and stuff, assignments, important things, putting it on D&D, because that's probably for me like the first main thing that causes procrastination. Just scrolling on my phone. So D&D, power off, something I'm going to be doing. And the third thing I'm bringing into 2025 is locking in with my schoolwork and my classes. Now, literally every student says this, no matter what grade you're in, middle school, high school, college. Locking in with your schoolwork is really important because your grades can be slipping all because you don't pay attention. Also, yeah, I know moms say it all the time, it's because of that phone. Well, maybe sometimes it is because of that phone. I don't know, maybe it is. So find the reason, if you're not locking in with your schoolwork, why you're not locking in, why you're not using your potential. Just find out the reason and just eliminate it. I think that's an easy way to say it, but it's obviously easier said than done in these types of situations. So take baby steps, to try to lock in. But number 1 thing to do is I'm going to be completing my assignments on time. Because sometimes, I don't know, I just let it slip by and some of them are late and I need to lock in. Okay, that's the point. Just lock in. That's one thing I'm going to be doing. Make sure that you do it too, because it can really help your grades if you pay attention, do the work, and most importantly, apply what you're learning in your classes. Okay, fourth thing I'm bringing into 2025 is building new friendships and making new connections. I know for all my introverts, it can be hard to make new friends at school, in public, at work, stuff like that. But you need to get out of your comfort zone this year. This cannot be the year where you don't do anything, you just rot in your bed all day and don't have anyone to hang out with. That's why I'm gonna be building new friendships and new connections, especially at school, because that's an easy way to do it. Honestly, all it can take is just starting a conversation with someone. Even like complimenting what someone has on, like, oh, I like your shirt. Oh, I like your pencil. Oh, I like your pants. Something like that, because compliments are an easy way to build a connection. Or talk about something that you have in common. Like, say you're in a class together, just say, oh, did you do the homework from last night? Oh, this, that, and the third about the teacher. Like, say something that you would have in common to possibly make a new friend. It really is just about putting yourself out there and taking the risk. Even though you may think that you might be embarrassed by trying to make friends, don't worry, because everyone else is too. And you know, it's just great to have some other people in your support system to keep you up during the new year. The fifth thing I'm bringing into 2024 is completely canceling out what other people think. Completely canceling out, wiping off the slate about what people think. Honestly, just do you. Just do you this year. It's a brand fresh new start. Literally just do you. So what if that girl doesn't like what you're doing and she's laughing at you? So what if that boy thinks that your idea is stupid? It does not matter. Literally be yourself, and the people who are meant for you, who are meant to support you in being yourself, they will come to you because you're being genuine and you are being yourself. Literally nothing should stop you this year, because it's a fresh new start from being who you want to be. And you should not be afraid of being judged. Also, if you want more information about judging, the definition of judging, why people judge people, and how to stop judging yourself and others for this new year, the video will be linked up there and also down below in my description box, so you guys can check that out. Number 6 on what I'm bringing into 2024 is healthier eating. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I always eat fast food. I'm gonna be real in this video. I eat fast food often. I had the Taco Bell chicken nuggets twice in a week, okay? I'm gonna be completely honest here. But that was 2024, so we're not talking about that. I used to get fast food every single day after school. Like, my dad would pick me up and I'd say, oh, can we go to Chick-fil-A? Oh, can we go to McDonald's? No, that's gonna stop this year for me. We all know that McDonald's chicken is not real chicken. Like, come on now. Come on now. The 7th thing I'm bringing into 2024 is being present and focusing on the now. Always focus on things that we can't control. Like, oh, what if this person doesn't like me? Oh, what if? This is not going to help you in your self-improvement journey, okay? It's just not. You have to focus on right now. Every day think, what's one thing I can do to be better than I was yesterday? Literally, that's one thing I heard and it's always stuck with me, even though it's something that we need to apply. Like, what's one thing I can do today that I didn't do yesterday to improve? Focusing on things you can control is not going to help you. I don't see really the value of that. Sure, you're just making up scenarios in your head, and then that's going to stress you out. And stress also causes a lot of problems with your body too. So we don't want stress. So focus on right now, things that you can do right now to improve what you're already doing. Number 8 is practicing gratefulness. Now, you know, always when people are always like, oh, make sure you're grateful for this and this and this, especially when Christmas just came up, like when people were like, oh, I'm so grateful for what I got. Yes, you are, but what does being grateful really mean for you? Well, I have the definition right here. And being grateful is feeling or showing an appreciation of kindness and being thankful. So like I already said, it starts in small increments. Like, how am I going to show that I'm grateful today? Maybe it's just telling my mom thank you for buying me something from the store. Or maybe it's just taking the load off something that your parents have to do, like washing the dishes, sweeping the floor, vacuuming, doing something that they could do. Or maybe if you have siblings, like taking a chore for them, even though no one really likes to do chores. Just find small things in your day that you could do to show that you're grateful. Maybe it's even using what you have instead of buying something new, like that someone bought you. Maybe it's just showing someone other ways of appreciation. Just showing someone that you care about them by showing them that you're grateful is something that I'm going to be doing, and that's something that you should be doing. And that makes the other person feel good because you're showing them oh, I appreciate what you've done for me. And that's something that we need to do, especially my generation, Gen Z, needs to show that they're more grateful. But honestly, everyone, it doesn't even matter like what generation you are. Literally just show anyone that you know that you're grateful. Like maybe if you even hung out with someone, just be like, oh hey, I'm grateful for hanging out with you. Or when you went on the phone with someone, just say, oh, I'm really thankful that we got to spend time together on the phone. Just anything simple like that will show that you are kind, and it shows that gratefulness takes you a long way. Number 9, going to sleep earlier. Now this might be hard for some people, especially for me right now because of spring break, because I literally always stay up, especially with winter break. But like when we have school, I guess it would be like easier for me, you know, to like go to sleep earlier, because obviously I have like someone supporting me, telling me to go to sleep. But when you're in winter break, it's hard because you want to scroll on Instagram Reels, you want to go on YouTube Shorts, you want to watch TikTok. I don't know, you want to do stuff. But I also saw this video on my feed, and it said how sleep is the best medicine for your brain. If you go to sleep earlier, that's going to help your brain be recharged for the next day, refreshed. It's going to help you think better, and it's just going to help your body more. I know, we all want to watch TikTok a little bit more. We all want to watch YouTube a little bit more. We all want to do Instagram Reels a little bit more. But come on, it's going to be worth it in the end if we just go to sleep earlier. Yes, I know it may not feel like it, but also your head hurts if you don't go to sleep. I mean, at least for me, not all the time, but sometimes when I don't go to sleep and I stay up late, my head hurts after, and it's gonna make you feel uncomfortable. So why don't you just start going to sleep earlier for this new year? Number 10, this is actually gonna be like a for real reality check for me. Spending less time on my phone. Now, I literally just was kind of just talking about this, but literally spending less time on your phone is guaranteed to help you unlock your potential. Like, just think about it. Like, all the minutes that you could be spending, like, building a business, like, doing YouTube, like I do YouTube, or, like, doing a hobby or something that you enjoy, all that's being wasted because you're on TikTok. I'm talking to myself here because I spend so long on TikTok, so long on social media all the time. But what if you just took a break from that? What if you just shut it off for a minute and went to look at the world around you? Go look at nature. Go spend time with your family. Go hang out with friends. Do something that's going to strengthen you instead of just being on TikTok and Instagram, YouTube, all that stuff. Because yes, it could be fun and a little bit here and there is good, but not to the point where you're spending every single minute, every single second, every single hour of every single day doing it. Because I've been a victim to doing that before, I'm not even gonna lie, but it doesn't help you because there are certain tasks you need to get done in the day. And just like I said with procrastination, you know, that's going to make it more easier for you to procrastinate and easier for you to fall behind instead of making it easier for you to do what you want to do. So that's why you should cancel that out for this new year and bringing in not doing that. And I'm going to be doing it too. Number 11, I'm going to be investing in my future. But how do you do that? Well, I'm going to tell you how I'm going to do that this year. Number 1 is I'm going to find like colleges that I want to go to, try to figure out what job I want to do in the future. Yeah, I know I'm just a freshman right now, but this can be for like any student, especially if you're like in high school or anything. I don't know, like, yeah, you probably would do this in school, like figuring out what you want to be, but also like spending some extra time, overtime, you know, like figuring out like what passion is the passion that I want to do, what satisfies me, what can I do that I can have hours go by and I can still like what I'm doing. Find a college that suits that, a college that has a good program for that. That's gonna really help, like especially when, because I'm not at this point yet, but like when you're like applying for colleges, make sure to find one that has a good program in what you're passionate about, because then it will help you when you try to get a job. Number 12 is definitely being more independent, okay? Normally, like just normalizing that it's okay to be by yourself sometimes. It's okay to, you know, just spend some time with yourself, like journaling, like going to the mall by yourself, going to grab some coffee by yourself, going to do something like that, literally, because I don't know, it's kind of normalized now that you always need friends. And yeah, it's nice to have friends, but what if you're in a situation where you're by yourself, or especially where you don't have your parents with you? Like, how are you gonna, when you get like an apartment by yourself, like, and you don't know what to do because you're alone? But it's important to practice being alone right now so you could be prepared for, you know, being alone, like what that looks like. What best fits me? What doesn't really fit me? What are my likes? What are my dislikes? What are some things that trigger me? What are some things that I really like? I don't know. Just like spending time with yourself and being more independent, you can learn these things and get to know who you are. Ooh, I need some water going through that. 13 is kind of what I just said. Learning how to be alone. Honestly, like I already said, learning that you don't need people to be happy all the time. I need to realize, and sometimes maybe you guys need to realize, that sometimes it's okay to be alone for a minute. It's okay to spend time with yourself, like I already said, and it's not embarrassing to be alone. Like, it's so normalized in movies and stuff that having a big group is good, but sometimes solitude is something that you need. And in the words from this wise quote I found on Google about this, it says that you are never truly alone when you learn to be your own best friend. And that is true. Get to know yourself this year, like I kind of already said in the other tip, but it's not embarrassing to be alone sometime. 14, having time management. Now, I literally always let time slip away, but think about it. How easy would it be if I just split my day up into chunks? Do things that I absolutely have to do and just things I want to do for fun. Like, there are ways to split it up. Like, spend 20 minutes, I don't know, doing your homework, and then spend like 10 minutes scrolling on TikTok. I don't know. With the things that you do in your daily life, it's different for everyone, but creating a schedule and writing what you need to do down, that really helps create time management, because honestly, there's only 24 hours in a day, and there are different things and tasks we need to get done each day, but how are you going to complete that all the time? You should use a set schedule to know when to get things done. It's really just about being organized and working through your day. Number 15, taking more photos for capturing moments. Now, honestly, I do take photos, guys. Honestly, I think this is something good that we should all be doing. That's something that I'm bringing into 2025, taking photos. I already do take photos on my Instagram, and if you have Instagram, you should follow my Instagram, and it will be linked below, but it's also going to be right here for you guys to follow to see some of the photos that I've already taken in the past. Literally with the phone. Do you see this? Do you see this that's on our phone? 2 cameras, or at least for me, it depends what phone you have, but I have like 2 cameras on my phone. Honestly, yeah, photos are for fun, but also to make memories. And now we're on to number 16, which is learning how to handle criticism and not taking it personally. Literally, I need to do this. That's another thing I'm bringing into 2025, because honestly, I'm gonna be honest, some people, we take things personally. Even if you're like sensitive, it doesn't even matter if you're sensitive, if you just sometimes just take things personally and you don't really know if it's personal. And sometimes when someone is trying to correct you to help you be better, sometimes you take it the wrong way and use defense mechanisms, you know, to like balance it out. Basically what I'm saying is that sometimes people are saying things to correct you to help you and to make you and set you up for something that's going on in the future. That's why I always say, just think, is someone really trying to hurt me with their words, or are they just trying to help me get better? You really need the skill to discern that before you can understand, like, oh, is this person just saying I'm bad at this? Oh, does this person not like me? Just think for a minute. Are they saying this to help me improve because they have it in their best interest, or are they just saying it because they're just throwing shots at me? The 17th thing I'm bringing into 2021 is listening better to others. Now, honestly, you're listening to me right now, but sometimes we can have trouble not listening to people fully. Or maybe when you're on the phone, you're multitasking, and then someone's trying to tell you an in-depth story, and then you're just like, yeah, yeah, Right, that's crazy. Yeah, but this year we gotta lock in on listening. Honestly, listening to the way someone presents themselves, how they speak, you know, and how they handle experiences tells you a lot about someone's character and how they perceive themselves. It also shows that you're a caring person, you know, if you listen to someone. Or sometimes, like me, I listen, it goes through one ear and comes right out the other. So active listening is important. The 18th thing I'm bringing into 2025 is setting YouTube goals. Now, right now, literally in about like a year or so that I've been on YouTube, I've gained like a pretty decent following of like over 220 subscribers, and I'm so grateful for that. But I always think, how can I do more? How can I do better? How can I improve? So that's why this year I'm gonna be setting goals on my content. Like, where do I want to be in a month with my videos? Where do I want to be in 2 months with my likes? Where do I want to be in 3 months with my subscribers? It's just all about the mindset and the direction you want to go in. Honestly, you can keep these goals public or private. Honestly, it's not just about YouTube. It's about just setting goals for where you want to be and what you want to do. Honestly, that really helps you. Honestly, but like I just said, they can be public or private. Like, you don't have to tell the whole world, oh, I want to have 1 million subscribers. Oh, I want to have this many followers. I want to have this many friends. Sometimes you can just lock it in and make a mental note of where you want to be. And also, sometimes when people see your goals, they can take that and use it against you and make you feel discouraged. I'm not saying that that's all the time, but sometimes people that you think are your friends, they can belittle your goals. So that's why not all the time it's not good to say your goals, especially if you're around people that you don't trust. Honestly, just do you. Whatever you think works best in this situation about setting goals in general, and for me, setting goals about my YouTube. But honestly, I'm gonna set my goal. This year, I want to get to 1,000 subscribers. Oh, and also about setting goals, it's not just, oh, I'm making a goal, but what are the steps you're going to take to get there? Like, honestly, it's about, for me, in my case, how much am I going to post? How much engagement do I want out of my videos? How much time and effort am I going to put into editing? It's all about those components that leads up to the big goal that I want in the end. Number 19 is staying myself. That's the 19th thing I'm going to be bringing into 2025, because staying yourself is so important. When you know who you are, no one can take that away from you. No one can belittle who you are, because when you know who you are, you'll stay authentic. And being yourself, you'll find people for you. Something that I learned in 2024, you know, is just being yourself despite who doesn't like you, despite who doesn't think what you're doing is good, despite who laughs at you, despite who makes jokes. It really doesn't matter, because you're being yourself. And honestly, being yourself is one of the most powerful tools, because that's something that you don't need to copy. It's not something that you can buy off the shelf. It's something that you have inside. Being yourself is really important. That's why in 2025, I'm going to stay being myself. I'm going to keep making videos, and I'm not going to let nobody take that away from me. And that should be you guys' mindset too. Whatever you want to do, don't let one little person stop you. Don't let, just because someone doesn't like it, don't let that stop you. I'm saying this so many times because it's true. Literally, being yourself, no one can take that away from you as long as you know who you are. Number 20, canceling out comparison. Literally, there should be no room for comparison in 2025. I thought we left that in 2013. So what? She's doing better than you. So what? This person has more than you. So what? This person has something that you want. Okay? You can have that too. And maybe you can do better than that. It's all about what you want to be and who you want to be and what you're going to do to get there. Literally, so what? You want what someone has. Yes, but at the same time, I've never really struggled with comparison. Just a little bit. Like, this person has so many followers because they're making these videos. Their videos are so good. Yes, their videos are good, believe me. But you can do what they're doing too. Who knows? Maybe you might have more followers than them being yourself. I don't know. And it's like, if you're worried about how you look or something, that someone has the body that you want or something, yes, maybe they do have a nice body, but you need to realize, God made you the way he wanted to make you, and he did not make a mistake creating you. He created you in his image, and you should know, it doesn't matter if I don't look how this person looks. Sure, I don't look how this person looks, but I can make my beauty my own. I can know my features, and I can just be in love with myself. Like I already said, with being individual, self-love is something that you have that can't be taken away from you. Literally, that's why I said it's so important to be yourself. Yes, you may like what someone else has, but just know that you can have something even better if you work for it, or if it's something that you can't change, just know, stick to what you have, and loving yourself, and just knowing what you have and how to work with it, that can really help. Number 21, continuing to be my best fan. Like I already said, if someone isn't a fan of you, okay, they're not a fan of you. So what? You can be your own best fan. It doesn't matter who doesn't like what you're doing, who does. Literally, as long as you know that what you're doing is what you're gonna do and you're gonna stick to it, that adds confidence and it adds value because you know who you are. And just being your best fan, honestly, it just shows that trusting yourself is very important in a process of growth, like what we're trying to do in 2025. Number 22, looking more put together all the time. Now, when I say all the time, I'm not talking about school, okay? School is where you should have those comfy fits on, okay? Just being relaxed. Like, I'm not talking about that all the time. Right now, I'm talking about in public. How do you want other people to perceive you with what you're wearing? Like, honestly, what you wear really shows, other people, like, how you want to be perceived. Honestly, trust me, I do it too. There's nothing wrong with wearing sweats, a bun, and a hoodie. Like, I don't see the issue with that. But when you're going somewhere nice, this year, try to make more of an improvement with how you look, trying to look more put together. Whether that is trying a new hairstyle on your hair, trying a new style of makeup, like this makeup I have on right now, chef's kiss. Or, trying a new skincare routine. Anything to make you look more put together. Even at school, like maybe try, dressing different one day. Or maybe try dressing more up than more dressing down. But trust me, literally nothing wrong with wearing sweats and hoodies. I do it too. But like, just try to make more of an effort. Even if it's not just your clothes, maybe it's your hair, maybe it's your face, maybe it's your nails, which might need to be cut right now. The 23rd thing I'm bringing out of 25 that I'm bringing into 2025 is working out and going to the gym. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really go to the gym at all. But I'm going to start doing it because honestly, I know that that's the best choice to keep my body healthy. It's not like there's nothing wrong with how I look now, but maybe if I want to see some improvements like I do this year, and maybe if you do and you want to be more healthier, maybe you should go to the gym. Maybe just try it. I don't know. That's something that I want to try this year. But like I keep saying in the video, I'm going to start with small steps. Like, I'm going to start with like those like YouTube workouts. 24th thing that I'm bringing into 2025 is leaving toxic people and putting them out the door. I thought we already left them in 2024. Huh? But if you didn't leave them in 2024, why not do it right now? We literally just started the year. You can leave them. I don't see an issue why you can't leave toxic people. Even if you didn't do it for 2024, where you leave them in 2024, maybe you can leave them right now, January 2025. Honestly, just cut them off. They're not going to do anything to help you. Yeah, well, I won't have any friends, this, that, and the third, if I don't cut them off. Well, okay. Maybe just like I just said, maybe it's in the case where you need to learn how to be alone. Maybe this is the season where you need to start being alone more. But honestly, like I already said, having toxic people around isn't going to do anything for you. It's just going to wear you out mentally. It's not going to help you in the long run. Because yeah, we do want someone right there with us. But if they're not adding any value, if they're just being plain out rude and disrespectful to you, why not just cut them off right now if you didn't get a chance to do it in 2024? And obviously the last thing, 25th, of 25 things I'm bringing into 2025 would be reflecting on things that I do. At the end of my videos, what I try to do is I try to, you know, reflect, like, what can I do better? What is there something that I can change? You know, like, for example, you know, in like your English class or like, I don't know, like history class or something, where you have to like write a paper and then the teacher leaves marks on your paper, like what you could have did better. Maybe you can make mental notes in your head, like, oh, well, maybe I missed something this time, I made a mistake. So yeah, everyone, that is 25 things I'm going to be bringing and incorporating into my 2025 that maybe you guys should be bringing into your 2025 as well. So if you stay to the end, make sure you comment and let me know how I did on this video. Honestly, I prefer doing vlogs, but honestly, every now and then I like giving advice. And make sure to let me know how I did on this video. Let me know if I helped you. I felt so proper making this video. Like, dang, I didn't know I had all that to share with you guys. But best believe I'm coming back way harder in 2025. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you didn't already, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and turn on notifications when you subscribe so you know when I upload a new banger video. Bye guys, I love you so much. Happy New Year!